good morning, youth, and happy Sunday. Stubblefield Church this morning looks a little different than normal Sunday morning. We are on bikes, and I'm here riding. And then I've got Emma right here in the trailer. Emma, can you say hi? No. And then there's also Liam back there. Liam, can you say hi? Wow. Oh, there was Emma's hi, in case you didn't hear. But we are on our way back from Trader Joe's, which has been a staple for us. They have fantastic things that can be made easily. And with the two little guys running around, it's kind of chaos to cook. So, really? What? Oh, goodness. Huh. But this morning, we decided to ride bikes to Trader Joe's. And we're coming from, coming from our place, it's at 53rd and Toledo, to Trader Joe's. It's a little over 3-ish miles, which honestly is a pretty easy ride for me. I do that normally, but it gets to be a little bit more work when pulling trailer and then when coming back with groceries. And it's a pretty long ride for Liam. But it was beautiful when we got up and moving this morning. So we thought, instead of doing a church in the yard or a church in the park, which is kind of what we've been doing, we decided that we would do our church like this. Being out in nature, being on a bike ride, and just having fun. And we've bitten off a little more than we can chew. Liam's legs are very, very tired, and my legs are getting tired too. And the issue that we have is I didn't really think things through, and we bought too many groceries that are now filling up the cart, so Liam cannot ride in the trailer. But, you know, he's still having fun. Liam, are you still having fun? No. Never mind, he's not still having fun. Would you be having fun if we stopped by McDonald's on the way home? Okay. But anyway, I didn't have a lot to say. I was gonna record something when I got home, and I just thought, no, this is just too perfect of a morning. Where are we here? Oh, Liam, the street. We can't go this way. What? And there's another dog. Slow down, dangerous curves. Interesting. Sorry, we're taking a different way home because Liam didn't want to ride the same way. But I had this thought as we went there. We have basically been riding around in different directions because Liam sees houses that he wants to see, or trees that he wants to see, or tree houses that he wants to see. So we've just been kind of zigzagging around. So our normal short, little straight to the point ride has taken quite a bit longer because there hasn't really been much of a plan. It's just been like, let's go see what's down that street, or let's try to go down the street and run into a dead end like we just did. So my normal 3-ish mile ride, when I do it with Emma, that I've done the same way probably a dozen times, took 3.5 on the way there, and this one on the way back is going to take who knows how long. But it has been a fantastic morning, and simply because we've been outside and we don't have an agenda. And it's okay that our ride is taking longer than I had anticipated. We don't know. It's not like we have to get to work or we have something pressing to do. I mean, literally our days have been get up, play in the morning, go on a bike ride, go play at the park, go play in the backyard, come home, do lunch, cook lunch, take naps, get up, repeat the process, then do baths, and do bed. But, sorry, this is a steep hill, and things are getting heavy. But one of the things that I've realized in the midst of quarantine 2020 is how nice it can be to have, good grief, to have days like this. So often in our life, we are going from one thing. Yeah, buddy. This is a really steep hill, huh? Of course you can. Man, I'm gonna have to stand up on the pedals. Well, I think he's out with his family. Okay. Sorry. Nothing like being in first gear, pedaling as hard as you can, having to climb steep hill with a trailer filled with groceries and an almost 2-year-old. That was awful. But back to what I was saying. It has been so nice in these days to be able just to slow down and enjoy it. To not have an agenda, to not have something that you're constantly rushing to. Yeah, bud? What? Some momentum. Yeah, absolutely. Whew. Oh, hi, how's it going? But how nice it has been to not be rushing, to not have something to go to not have a plan, to be able to slow down and know that we'll get to Trader Joe's when we get to Trader Joe's, and we'll get back home when we're done. And it's genuinely just been fantastic. Got it, bud? Hi. Yeah, that was another steep hill, huh? But it's been nothing short of amazing. And yes, you know, quarantine and the disruption of schedule has had its downsides too. But it's been doggies. I see them. Hi, puppies. Wait, 2 puppies? Wow, you're not gonna believe this. There were just 2 puppies. But it's been so nice. One of my favorite verses of scripture is John 3:8. What is that? I have no idea what that thing is. Interesting. You all right, bud? Okay. Coming up on a stop sign, okay? I said we're coming up on a stop sign. Okay, thank you. All right, let's do it. That's a cool house too. I never even seen that house. That's a really cool house that we're seeing right now. One of my favorite verses of scripture that I'm sure I've shared before is John 3:8. And it's simply where Jesus is talking to Nicodemus, and they're having a conversation about being born again and submitting to how God kind of created things to be in the first place, submitting to yourself to that design and that willingness. And there's a lot of questions that Nicodemus is asking. He certainly isn't quite seeming to get what Jesus is telling him. But there's a line in there where Jesus talks about being born of the Spirit, or those who are of the Spirit. And he says it this way: the wind blows wherever it pleases. You hear its sound. You cannot tell where it is coming from or where it is going. So it is with all who are born of the Spirit. And I love that analogy of the spirit and wind, because that's something that we can all genuinely understand. I mean, you've been in the wind, you've felt it, and it's going somewhere. It has purpose. It has drive. Hi, how are you? It has a purpose. It has drive. It has a destination, but we don't know what that is. And so often in life, we are so focused on our destination and where we're going and what we're doing next, that we miss the journey. And to me, golly, what's happening here? Oh, wrong gears. It's a really steep hill, Liam. Gosh, what the heck? Well, my bike has decided that gear is just no longer a gear, I guess. Sorry, I was just turning so I could shift. My bike was being a turkey. Oh, got another really steep hill. I'm gonna have to stand up. I'll adjust it first this time. But so often in life, we're so focused on the destination and where we're going, and we miss that journey. And the reminder of the wind and the spirit, to me, is a reminder to be open, to be willing to participate in what God is doing in the world, and also let Him guide you in that. Because we don't always know. We don't know what's next. We might not even know where we're coming from or why we went there. But being open to that movement, slowing down enough to be able to hear that call. Yeah, bud, I will be happy to. Just asked me to wait for him, which I'm about to die, so that's good. Pulse up to almost 160 on that climb. Whew. Got it, bud? This is where I felt like I've been for a while now. Because I don't have an agenda. I mean, we wanted to go to Trader Joe's. We needed some groceries. But we weren't in a hurry. So we took the bike instead of walking. And when we were on the bike, we went out of our way. We saw cool trees. We saw cool rocks. We saw cool houses. We saw lots of things that we certainly would have missed had we been in the car, or had we had an agenda, had we been on a time crunch, had I said, no, Liam, we're not going that way, we need to make it home. No, we took it slow, and it took longer than it normally did, but hello, absolutely, what's up?
I was just about to try to get one of those for my grandson, his tiny little fella.
Yeah,
Are they fun to use?
we love them. So they're,
Did I see you upside down there?
we don't. We actually we're in Midtown. We're at 55th. Yeah.
I thought I saw you riding around.
Oh, we did. We're coming back from Trader Joe's.
Okay.
So no, we got this for him before he was riding, and have just used it a ton. And now he rides and she gets pulled around. Yeah.
Just snap it on.
It does. It's got this little, thing. So this attaches, you take out your axle and attach that right there. And then this little thing just clips into it like that.
Okay, so you can literally keep that in the back of the car and just load up the bike and go to
That works for, yeah. So we've got a couple of these little clips, one on my wife's bike, and then he's actually got one on his bike because he likes pulling her too. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I tried to follow you down Brookside.
That's funny. So this one is called a Burley Bee, and it's like their kind of entry level one. It was like
That's what I need. the entry level.
about this, our trailer, that's what it's called, the Burley Bee.
How much are they?
This was like $275-ish. You can spend anywhere, like, I mean, it's like a stroller. You know, you could spend $1,000 on them. But this is,
You too, sir? Is
what's that?
that a you too, sir?
It is.
I'm from Ireland.
Oh, are you really? What brought you to Tulsa?
My daughter, he grew up in Tulsa, and when his mom got sick, my daughter moved back, and she married a guy here, and it was
Daddy, what is
Okay.
this?
Wait, don't interrupt.
and I came to kind of help out with it. It's kind of growing on me.
It's fun here. Tulsa's very cool.
It took me a while, but now it's growing. Now
Now
I'm
that,
used to it.
well, and this is a cool area too, especially around in that Brookside, and we certainly love it.
Yeah, just with everything that's going on right now, it's just kind of different, but
Little
people
di-
are open though. People are doing their best.
A little bit, yeah. We're having fun with it. It makes it where we get to take lots of long bike rides. Where normally we'd be in a car because we'd be in a hurry. She turns 2 tomorrow.
Oh my goodness! Happy birthday!
And look, you say thank you.
Yeah, my little grandson, he's just 15 months, but he was born, he weighed 3 pounds.
Oh my goodness,
And now he's the toughest little dude.
that's funny.
Into everything. So I wanted to go get some bread. I saw you.
Yeah.
The best place to get them.
You know, I ordered mine from a place called REI, which we do not have one. There's There's one in Oklahoma City is our closest one.
Yeah, I lived in Atlanta. Like,
Yeah. So I got this from REI. As far as buying one local, I mean, I have no idea what would even be open. Oh, are you done? Google it. All right.
Thanks for making
Oh, you're welcome. Enjoy Tulsa.
I'll
take it.
You only had your hands full.
Oh yeah.
I love your
What
food.
was she eating?
It was her. See, it's nice to meet you. Well, it was her. She wasn't eating anything. It was her stick from her sucker.
Why would you want to eat?
You know, I don't know why she wanted to eat it.
Daddy, I'm not walking.
Oh, we're still filming. Yeah, it's a steep hill too. But when you're in a hurry, you miss out on meeting people who moved here from Ireland to take care of their preemie grandson. You miss so much of the fun of finding trees to climb, of finding places to be. I'm waiting, don't worry. That you see when you slow down. I don't know how long this will last. I know for me, certainly earlier in the week, I was so ready to be done with this. But enjoy it. Because opportunities to slow down and move with the wind do not happen very often. So take advantage of them while you have them. Be here. Be in the moment. Don't worry about what you're going to do when you get back to school, when you get back to work. Those things will take care of themselves. There will be time to worry about that later. For right now, be here in these moments because this is the only thing that we have. The past is just that, the past, and the future is not guaranteed. You have this. So slow down and enjoy it. God, we love you. This is a bad idea. Sorry. Just realized I'd close my eyes to pray. God, we love you. And we lift up this opportunity and ask that you help us to see it for what it is. A chance to slow down. A chance to embrace your presence in the calm, in the peace. Teach us in these moments to move through life like the wind. To be light, to be free, to be not tied down. To be open to your movings and what you are doing. God, we love you. Amen.